Ms. Hanabusa.
Thank you, Madam Chair. General, the statement made by Chair McKeon, as well as my colleague, the gentlewoman from San Diego, spoke about the progress that we have assisted in terms of Afghan women and girls. And as you know, the NDAA last year required a plan for promoting the security of Afghan women and girls, and I think that's something that everyone has really bought into, including President Karzai. But I've recently been informed that your command plans to eliminate one of the programs that is directly supportive of this goal, and that is the Family Response Unit. And what's with the Afghan Police Unit designed to investigate cases of domestic abuse. And you know, you have Afghan female investigators to look into these cases, and I think that's one of the critical points that we're making, especially in terms of the NDAA. And I think the elimination of programs such as this would run contrary to the NDAA and would weaken the protection of the women. Do you know anything about this, and can you comment about it, or can you commit to at least reviewing the status of this program and to get back to me?
Congressman, I'd like to commit to reviewing the status of the program and getting back to you.
Thank you very much. Also, sort of in this same vein, one of the things that I noticed in your written statement, you're talking about the contractor drawdown that we'll be seeing in Afghanistan, and I think you're saying approximately a reduction of 25,000 by the end of the calendar year 2013. And if I'm reading that correctly, it's about 25%. So are you anticipating that by the end of calendar year 2013, the reverse would be that we will have 75,000 contractors still remaining in Afghanistan?
Congressman, I'll go back. First of all, in the first part of it, I'm confident about the percentage of drawdown, and some specific decisions that we've made in the last few weeks will allow us to experience that drawdown in contracting. I'll go back and check the exact numbers, but at or about 75,000 sounds right, and I'll confirm here later today the exact number.
And can you tell me that of the contractors, the 75,000 that would remain, what the plans are for their security as far as on your troops or the ISAF is concerned?
There's a wide range of contractors. If you're referring to the contractors that work specifically for U.S. Forces-Afghanistan, we'll provide security to them in the same way that we provide to our own forces.
And do you know how many of the 75 or the approximate 75,000 would be those which are reporting directly to you or to the United States, and therefore one that we would provide security for?
That general number sounds about right for those that are involved either supporting international security force assistance, the ISAF, or the United States Forces Afghanistan.
Is there any anticipated time for the actual drawdown of those contractors, or is this the number that we expect to remain in Afghanistan for a while?
Congressman, that we would draw down those contractors commensurate with the drawdown of forces, although I would expect that as long as we have U.S. forces in Afghanistan, we're going to have some contracting support, but that contracting support would be on a pro-share basis relative to the overall force structure.
So when we are, say, at the end of 2014, do we have an anticipated number that will be there in terms of our forces as well as the contractors that we have there?
Congresswoman, we don't have a specific number for post-14 right now. The President is still deliberating on that decision. I haven't yet provided my best military advice to the President. Expect to do that via the Chairman of Joint Chiefs here in the coming weeks. But I don't expect that number to be available in the immediate future.
And General, could you respond in writing as to the types of services that you would expect that the contractors who may remain in Afghanistan post-2014, what types of services that they would be performing?
I'll do that, Congresswoman.
Thank you. I yield back, Madam Chair.